Hi guys, Marvin here from SpecterPro and today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the Specter Pro XT27Q gaming monitor. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so right here I have the Specter Pro XT27Q curved monitor. It has 165Hz rapid refresh rate, and it also has a 2560 by 1440p Quad HD resolution, and of course a 3 millisecond response time. At the bottom of the box right here, you can see the key features. So let's just see what else we have here around the box. So at the box, that's pretty much the same specifications, just different preview of the monitor. So at the side of the box right here, we have the full specifications of the Specter Pro XT27Q curved monitor. So let's see what comes in the package. Alright, let's be careful with this, guys. So right here at the top of the packaging, I know you can see it, but we have here the accessories of the monitor. So first, we have the display port, and then we have the power cable, and then we also have the user manual right here. What else we have here? So we have here the power adapter, and so as you can see, here's the support bar for the monitor. It has a couple of red accents that represents the Specter Pro branding. So we have a Pro base XT27Q, and at the other side we have the Specter Pro branding right here. So this is the back of the base wherein you will attach the monitor. What else do we have here? Of course, we also have here the actual base itself. So as you can see, the base also has a red accent right here to complement the support bar and of course the overall monitor. So the support base is made of metal, which is super solid and robust with a glossy red accent right here. Other than those things that I've mentioned, there's pretty much nothing else here on the styrofoam packaging. Below the top part of the styrofoam packaging, we have the curved monitor right here. Oops, let's just be careful. So if you're handling the monitor, guys, make sure to handle it at the side or at the bezels, not on the display itself, because you're going to mess it up real quick. Alright guys, so to assemble this monitor, all you have to do is connect the bar support to the stand right here, or the base, and it has a screw at the bottom that you can just tighten up without using any tools, which is pretty cool. And after that, you can attach the mounting plate right here to the back of the monitor. And there you have it, guys, for the quick unboxing and assembly of the Specter Pro XT27Q curved monitor. So as you can see, the monitor looks pretty decent. It has a Specter Pro branding here at the center, and of course the triangular edgy steel base at the bottom. So as mentioned on the box, it has a very slim bezel, which is true enough as you can see here. So let's just go over at the back. Alright guys, so at the back of the monitor, we have a lot of red accents that complements the Specter Pro branding. So at the back of the display where the support and base is connected, we have a red circular design right here that complements the overall gamery look of this monitor. And it looks like we have some LED illumination strips right here. Later I will show you guys once we connected this monitor to my PC. Another thing, we also have here a, I think, cable routing channel with red accents, of course, and of course the glossy red accent for the base right here. At the lower left side at the back of the monitor, we have here the joystick for the menu and navigation, and I really appreciate that it is a joystick rather than the usual menu buttons. So navigating through the menu using this should be pretty easy. Now this monitor also has height adjustment, as you can see here. And the sliding mechanism is actually very smooth, and it locks up quite strong so that you can have it maintained on a specific height. And then of course it also can tilt portrait mode, as you can see here. There you go. So this monitor is not just for gaming, it can also be used for productivity. If you're a programmer, web designer, web developer, and whatnot, you'll be able to take advantage of the portrait mode right here. And on the other side, we have the input and output ports. Let's check it out. So at the bottom of the monitor, we have here the input and output ports, and it looks like it is covered with a plastic. Yeah. So we have the power port, a USB 2.0 port, two HDMI ports, one display port, and a 3.5mm port right here. And it's pretty cool that it has a cover for a much more cleaner look. And there you have it guys for the quick unboxing, assembly, and parts overview of the Specter Pro XT27Q 165Hz curved gaming monitor. Now let's focus our attention with the display. The Specter Pro XT27Q has an 1800R curved Quad HD 2560 by 1440p VA panel. VA panel is highly regarded as a middle ground between the traditional TN panel and an IPS panel. VA panel allows a higher refresh rate while still having a relatively good viewing angle compared to TN. It's not as good as an IPS panel when it comes to viewing angles, but it doesn't matter much with a curved monitor like this because ideally you'll be looking at this monitor dead straight. With that said, here's how the monitor looks like when being viewed at an angle. As you can see, it does produce some dark shades at the sides when viewing at an extreme angle, but it goes away when being viewed dead straight. In dark colors, on the other hand, I didn't find any issues with it at any angle. I also didn't encounter any backlight bleeding. Now, when it comes to the curved feature, personally, I'm not a fan of curved monitor, especially at this size, because it's really not that significant immersion-wise. If I would pick a curved monitor, it should be with an ultra-wide one for me to really feel the immersive experience. Not to mention, as a content creator who constantly edits images and videos, a curved monitor is not very ideal due to the distortion. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Do you prefer a curved monitor for both productivity and gaming, or do you prefer a flat monitor instead? Now here's a quick video showing different angles so that you can have a better idea about the quality of this monitor. Unfortunately, I cannot provide you with color accuracy and other deeper technical details about the panel because I don't have a monitor calibration tool yet. But overall, judging by my own eyes, the Specter Pro XT27Q's quality is pretty decent, even for casual photo and video editing. Though if you're really serious about it and you're a professional photographer or video editor, I'm pretty sure you'll be looking at a different monitor than this. Probably an IPS 100% color accurate monitor. Aside from that, the display has a very slim textured bezel and the overall look is pretty decent with just a small Specter Pro branding at the lower center. Moving on, let's discuss the performance of this monitor when it comes to gaming, which is the most important thing here because technically this is a gaming monitor. The Specter Pro XT27Q features a high refresh rate of up to 165Hz with a decent 3 milliseconds response time. To be honest, this is the first time I've actually used and reviewed a high refresh rate monitor, and I gotta say, coming from a 60Hz 1080p monitor to something like this is pretty awesome. I mean, the smoothness of the display is very significant, partnered with the crispy 1440p display is just great. As per my testing in CSGO, going back and forth from 60Hz to 165Hz, it is definitely night and day. It is also Gsync compatible and is easy to set up, adding to the overall better gaming experience. It is a total different story from what I've used to, which is very nice. Of course, this monitor is not perfect. It does have some slight heat issues at the bottom part of the monitor, but as per my observation, it is only apparent at the maximum brightness and 165Hz refresh rate. I don't think it's going to be an issue unless you frequently touch the bottom part of the monitor, but still, it's worth noting. Now, before we wrap this up guys, let's go through the other features of this gaming monitor. As mentioned, rather than the traditional buttons we're used to on old generation monitors, this one is using a joystick to navigate through the on-screen display. The said joystick also doubles as the power button when you press on it. Speaking of the on-screen display, the menus are quite confusing at first, but I was able to get the hang of it quite quickly. You can adjust the brightness, contrast, and it even has different presets that you can take advantage depending on your preference. Another thing that I like about this monitor is the Pro-Base PB273Q, which is very solid and is made of metal alongside the V-shaped legs, holding the monitor pretty well. However, the mounting bracket is quite flimsy, at least for the sample I have, and is not VESA mount compatible, which is a big bummer for me. The design is also very good and on par with what you should expect from Specter Pro with multiple red accents that represents the brand. Overall, the design and build construction of the entire monitor is pretty decent. Alright guys, so to conclude, if you're looking for an affordable gaming monitor, the Specter Pro XT27Q is a very good option considering what it can offer for such an affordable price. It has a very decent 1800R curved 1440p IPS panel with 3 milliseconds of response time that can run up to 165Hz and is also Gsync compatible out of the box, not to mention FreeSync compatible as well for AMD cards. At this price point, you'll be hard pressed to look for something better than this. But like I said, it is not perfect. I would appreciate if this monitor is VESA mount compatible to save space and that the heat issue, although not a big deal, was non-existent. Other than that, it is not very hard for me to recommend this monitor to anyone. Okay guys, before we end this video, some of you are asking for shoutouts and I figured so let's do that real quick here. So shoutout to Fortnite noob _YT_. So, pa-shoutout naman po please kasi gusto ko magkaroon ng subscribers sa YouTube tsaka gumawa ako ng video tungkol sa Razer Kraken 2019 headset. So, shoutout to you Fortnite noob _YT_. So, good luck to your channel and keep it up. Next, Derek Boy said, shoutout please, hahaha. Shoutout please, hahaha. And lastly, shoutout to Zipsy Gaming. Pa-shoutout naman boss sa next vid. There you go guys. If you want shoutouts, it's not very hard for me to do that and I want to connect with you more, so put it down in the comments below for our next video. So thank you for watching again guys, especially those who are watching right now on our premiere live chat. I am always happy when someone is chatting with me on the initial release of the video. And there you have it guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to check the full article link below. Huge thanks to EasyPC for allowing this to happen. You can get this from their official store link below as well. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you like this, and see you next time. Have a great day.